Facing a 498A? Don't panic, here's what you can do. All right, let's talk about something deeply, profoundly frustrating: false accusations under Section 498A of the Indian Penal Code. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but even I can see how this law, while well-intentioned, can be misused. You find yourself on the receiving end of these accusations, and suddenly you're fighting an uphill battle to prove your innocence. It's like trying to return a used car battery covered in jam to a particularly grumpy badger. But don't despair. There are ways to defend yourself, to show that you, my friend, are not some dowry-hungry monster. We're going to break down 6 key strategies to help you navigate this legal quagmire. Digital trail of truth. Your phone is your friend. Remember that time your wife said you never compliment her cooking? Well, boom, show her that WhatsApp message where you called her biryani life-altering. This applies to everything: emails, texts, online transactions. If it proves you didn't demand dowry, save it, print it, hug it close. This is your digital arsenal of truth. It's not just about proving what you didn't say, but also highlighting the positive interactions, the loving moments that contradict the accusations. Remember, every message, every transaction tells a story. Make sure yours is heard loud and clear. Witness protection program for your innocence, that is. Think back to your wedding. Who saw you two being all lovey-dovey and not demanding a dowry like some kind of greedy pirate? Those people, my friend, are gold. Friends, family, neighbors, the caterer who saw you sneak her an extra samosa. They can all vouch for your character. Their testimonies provide a human element to your case, a chorus of voices saying, no, this guy's all right. It's one thing to present cold, hard evidence, but having people speak to your character, to the reality of your relationship, that's powerful. The butt officer? I'm a nice guy. Defense? Okay, maybe don't actually say that in court, but seriously, if you've been a supportive partner, now's the time to showcase it. Did you help with household expenses? Support her career ambitions? Remember her birthday even when she said she didn't care? Document everything. This isn't about bragging, it's about painting a picture of a healthy relationship, one where dowry demands make as much sense as a penguin wearing a monocle. It's about demonstrating a pattern of behavior that directly contradicts the accusations. Chapter 4. Exposing the flaws in their story. Look, sometimes people, even the ones we love, can embellish the truth. It's like that time I told everyone I ran a 5K when, in reality, I was chased by a goose for a solid 10 minutes. The point is, inconsistencies happen. If the accusations against you are vague, lack evidence, or just plain don't add up, point them out. This isn't about playing gotcha. It's about highlighting the flaws in their narrative. Remember, the truth has a funny way of coming out, especially when someone's story has more holes in it than a slice of Swiss cheese. Chapter 5. Lights, camera, innocence, the power of recordings. We live in a world where everyone's a walking, talking surveillance system. Use that to your advantage. If you have CCTV footage, audio recordings, or even those blurry phone videos that prove no dowry was demanded, show them! It's one thing to say it didn't happen, it's another to have the visual evidence. It's like the old saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words, especially when those words are "I told you so." I'm innocent. Chapter 6. Fighting fire with fire. Time for a counter case. Look, I get it. Being falsely accused can make you feel about as powerless as a screen door on a submarine. But you have options. If you have strong evidence to prove these accusations are baseless and malicious, you can file a counter case for defamation or false allegations. This isn't about seeking revenge, it's about reclaiming your narrative, about saying, you don't get to drag my name through the mud without consequences. It's about sending a clear message. False accusations have no place in a just society, and so... Outro. Your fight is our fight. Stay strong. Being falsely accused is a nightmare. It's scary, it's frustrating, and it can feel incredibly isolating. But remember, you are not alone. Gather your evidence, talk to a lawyer, and fight for your rights. Justice may be a fickle mistress, but with persistence and the right strategy, you can prove your innocence and start to rebuild your life. And hey, if you ever need a pep talk, just remember, I'm out here rooting for you. Not legally allowed to give advice, but I can offer a sympathetic ear and a vaguely encouraging